Let's imbue our way to victory with some of the brand new cards from Into the Emerald Dream, the set that just released yesterday. For Hunter, the imbue keyword will give you a new hero power that discounts a random beast in your hand by 1 mana and gives it +1 attack. However, every time you imbue that hero power, it'll be scaling up, thus making it where you can easily combo out both King Plush and Goldrinn out on the exact same turn and OTKing your opponent, which, because of how Goldrinn is worded, you will then do quadruple damage and then octuple damage if you have 2 or 3 copies of the card, thus scaling up exponentially. We will also have the backup plan of getting more Goldrins off of Malorne or even Agamaggan as a way to just steal our opponent's HP out of the game that way. This deck is a lot of fun. I hope you will come along with me for this journey into the dream. Now for the Mulligan guide, first thing to watch out for is going to be the Imbue Package. Outside of that, you're going to be looking for any of the Discover package, such as Exarch, so you can have an easy time drawing throughout your deck and have an easy time surviving early game minions through things like alien encounters. Now with all being said, let's do some game. Okay, let's keep these two. Oh good, it's Wisp. Pardon me, this is going to sound weird. Oh, we're going first. Never mind. I was like, part of me just wants to coin this out. I'm just going to hope they don't have a way to answer to this turn 1. We'll use bird watching, maybe get 2 vigilance. Okay, so they can't deal with the turn 1, which is good. Perfect. Okay, this is going to sound dumb, but like one of my favorite turn 1 into turn 2 play against a lot of decks is legitimately just what we did, where especially if you can get like them out for free, right? Like that's one of my favorite plays, like bird watching into Astral Vigilant, and then get 2 scouts for the price of 1. It doesn't matter how long that these cards have been out, you cannot convince me that Void Ray is a good card to use in that deck. I'm sorry, I just cannot be convinced otherwise. Okay, let's grab 2 tracking, or 3 trackings, I guess. 3 alien encounters. Because the next turn we can use tracking, plus tracking, and then get a board full of minions. Sure. Funny, but we'll go with this. Enjoy the board full of taunts. Weirdly enough, we could... Wait, how much? It's only 1 mana discount? Never mind. I was like, we could use Goldrinn on all of these little dudes and then, like, do double damage, but that doesn't work. Okay, it's a fine draw. I am going to sacrifice one of those. I was thinking about sacrificing more than one, but it didn't make any sense. Oh, you're using... You know, you're using more things. I never updated that emote. I was meaning to update it, and then I forgot. And then I may or may not have made an entire redesign, so it doesn't even matter again. But expect... Actually, I don't know when that is going to be. I was going to say soon for a newish model, but that's a few months out, I think. Okay, I am going to grab Tide Pool. Realizing I probably had game with this, actually, thinking about it. Okay. Okay. I was gonna say, please hit there. Give me, I don't know. Pig would be funny, but I... 1 mana Golgorans? Don't mind if I do. We just gotta top deck into King Plush, and then we win the game instantly. Actually, I guess detailed notes could get us Plush also. And I also, like, to do what I was thinking about doing, we technically have to use our hero power and hit Plush first, probably. But it is upgraded to +4, so that isn't necessarily that hard to do. Man, it must feel really awful to use resources that you want to use to scale up your stuff and just can't. All right, give me... That actually works. Hit Plush, please. That's not Plush. Okay. If somehow, some way this survives in our turn, I'm going to slam down both of these. The real big replay that I would love to get, and I know it probably won't happen, but it would be hilarious if it did happen, is a board full of Golgorans and a King Plush. And that would definitely be one way to end, like, tonight's stream, is doing that. Guess hero power, then pop. But I won't lose the game in order to do that. Which... Hit one of these? No. Okay. Oh, Agamaggan, so... Wait. Agamaggan is tempting, right? However, like, this does get rid of them both. Because technically that makes Plush. But I need two damage sources is the problem. I guess we go with Omen. And just hope this does not cost me the game. Yeah, you just face Demon Hunter. When they go off really, really hard. The problem is, oh, the Divine Shield gets broken. Wait a second. We have game. As much as, wait, do we have game? I think we do. If I don't, then, you know, it is what it is. Game? Yeah. Okay, Warrior. So it could be Dragon Warrior, it could be Turtle Warrior, it could be Mech Warrior. I know that technically is floating around now, too. I don't know why people are back to that deck, but some people are, you know. Actually, I joke about that, but, like, I'm trying to remember, like, what they got. Please don't have a response to that. Let's do this. Okay, coin in. Okay, so it's Dragon. Yeah, okay. Alright, let's draw a card. Let's draw a card. Sure, 2 Xaviuses isn't bad. Alright, let's show them the bond of our cards. Okay, new heights. Parrot Sanctuary. Bird watching into... Vigilant isn't bad. And we can just get some advantage for next turn. Okay, Okay, scout into Xavius. Into 2 scouts is funny, but I guess it's I mean Vigilant is the same thing as getting 2 scouts, right? It's just not at the top of our deck. Might as well get Plush to get 2 copies. Also, it is Mech Warrior, which is interesting. Not actually, it's Menagerie Warrior, wouldn't it be? Too bad the weapon doesn't like trigger the death rattles of like other types of minions. Then I think this would have been like a new interesting deck for y'all or like people to try out. Unless I'm forgetting some card that like purposely synergizes with it all. Okay, so we have to leave that up no matter what. I really don't like... The actual play would have been the Dream Saber, but I'm going to be greedy. I'm going to be really, really greedy. I'm going to leave up the 3-1 just to leave it up. It's interesting to see. I guess it's just taunt, right? There is some taunt synergy that you could easily use. I will say this. I might be doing one of those lists soon, too. There's a few lists that I think I should get out of the way before other people cover them. Or at least the variants that I want to cover, I should say. Okay, Xavius, give me something fun. Double Battle Cry would be really, really nice off of one of the imbued cards. Okay, good. We're not dead this turn. We're not dead next turn. I'm curious if they'll trade or if they'll go face. They'll go face. We are healing for 6, which is better than nothing, right? Okay, we can use the 2 scouts. Come on. Give me... I don't know. Give me something fun. Something cool. It's good. Okay. Well, I mean, we have 3 omens now. I was really hoping... There's a lot of small dragons now, so that's probably would be fine. Okay, so we have the omens in hand, which isn't the best, but it isn't the worst. It does act as some board clears.
Find me in the dream.
I'm assuming that's used to draw Chaldra Seal. I guess their deck doesn't look like that weird, besides like the small menagerie package, I guess. Like, we're burning some cards no matter what here. Amulet of Energy isn't bad, but like, we might... Hang on. If we take this, attack into that, I know it does kind of waste the Malorne. Oh. Okay, 2 more. 2 more chances at some memes. That feels bad. That feels really bad. Good news is we'll heal above where they can get lethal. Okay, I'm going to play it a little bit risky. Come on, something fun. Something good, something fun. It's been a while since I've seen the pig. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Okay, so we have 2 pigs, 2 KRUSHES. We technically don't have lethal yet. That feels bad. How do we want to do this? I think we slam down one of the omens just to clear out the board. Like, we don't have enough mana to use the 2 pigs plus the steel, which would get us lethal. But we can take this. We don't have any dragons in the list, so it doesn't matter. They are healing to full. Oh, we did technically take that, so we did. Yeah, I didn't think about it. Come on, more pigs. You know, I guess you can only be so lucky. Pretty close to what I wanted to showcase with the deck, though. Like, this is probably the most out there win that you can probably do with the deck, but, like, it's cool. Inventor, boom. Why did it have to hit my face? Good thing that I don't have the mana for the big dragon. Oh, we might also do Dragon Priest soon. I don't know. There's a few lists that I want to do that could be really, really soon. Okay, so do we have a way to lethal? Pig. Plus pig. They're down to 10. I think this should be game. Let's show them how your dreams can be made into a reality. Okay, trade these two. And ba-bam. Alright, time for a game against Rogue. I'm actually kind of curious of what Rogue variant we're facing against. I know there's a few of them floating around right now. There's Thief Rogue, which is kind of cool. I have a variant of it from my day one video that I kind of want to try out, but there is another synergy that I was made known to me that might make that list a little bit more unique. But we will see. I might get to that this week. I might get to it next week. I haven't really decided. I also know I've seen people already post that like Weapon Rogue is still here, which is kind of annoying. And then there's also Bounce Rogue, which I haven't actually seen anyone really play. But I think that probably is the most consistent Rogue deck right now. Just as like an aggro deck and not really centered around Ren Feral at all. I'm very curious if this is a person playing my list or not, because I'd expect an Envoy of the Glaive if it is.
Give me your paw.
Yeah, there's a few combos that I really, really want to showcase in this video. I don't know if I'll get all of them. I want to generate the pig and then OTK my opponent by that means, but I also want to get multiple Goldrins and then slam down a King Plush. Hopefully that would be a fun game to like showcase. There's a lot of weird like win conditions that you can do in this deck that you might not look at because of Malorne, or you might not think of. All right, let's grab Tide Pool. I also am thinking about cutting down Tide Pool down to 1 and then including some more Discover-like spells, just because we don't have too many spells in the list. And I think Detailed Notes would probably be a pretty good card to like include in the list. And it does kind of look like it is. I don't think I was using Corruptor in that list, but I'm pretty sure that it's going to be Envoy of the Glade Rogue. Okay, there's Parrot Sanctuary, Blessing. And our Parrot Sanctuary, just discount more cards. We're 1 mana off of being able to slam down Malorne next turn. The sad thing is we might actually just slam down Plush. Because I don't want to leave up Dorian. I mean, we could afford to do it for a turn, but I think leaving everything else up might be a problem. Because I don't know if they're like Protoss using a bunch of neutral cards too. Okay, preparation. Into Dubious Purchase. Well, there goes our Plush. Also, Detailed Notes would definitely be a pretty good card in this list. Just because it gives us additional copies of Plush and then we can use them defensively. Hunter, I was looking at Hunter's cards. There are not that many AoE tools that Hunter has access to. And I don't know if you want to be hard running Explosive Trap in 2025 in Hunter, but that's like your only option as Hunter right now because Star Power's gone, Titan Forge Traps is gone, so you know. Okay, how do we want to do this? I mean, we could draw a card. It's only a discount of 2. Yeah, let's just do alien encounters. Because okay, so next turn we have Scout plus Malorne. Okay. Maybe they're doing what I was thinking about doing. No, you wouldn't run as many neutral cards. I guess you could do Announce Darkness as a way. Nightmare Fuel. Is that going to be a true Nightmare Fuel for me? Goldrinn, that's actually not terrible for us. Okay, give me something cool. I don't know what it would be. I don't think we can play down Malorne if I use the Vigilant here. Come on, something fun, something cool. I don't really care what. Ashbane is kind of ironic, but Onhara? Just to get, like, bodies on board so we don't die, I guess, would be the play. Okay, that's not going to do anything you needed to do. What are you going to grab? Goldrinn? Oh no! Double damage on your non-existent beasts. Okay, there's Dubious Purchase.
Just keep quiet.
Again, like, I don't think that does what you needed to do. And they keep getting the Vigilant. Oh, that has to feel awful. How do we do this? Okay, well, we could put down O'Hara. I also, by the way, I know for a fact there is a very high likelihood of me butchering all these characters' names. Perfect. That's exactly what we want to see. Tracking into, what are we getting? Sure, that's not really what I needed, but I mean, I guess we're technically alive for a turn. Okay, there's Tricky Satyr. Are they really going? They know we have a second one in hand. That is a card that I definitely wanted. I didn't technically need it, but I did technically want it. All right, we have no more beasts in hand. Or deck. All right, let's just slam this down. Tests. Okay. Them healing to full would be bad, though. That would definitely be very, very bad. I would love for them to be able to destroy their own tests, but I guess that's not going to happen. Come on, keep doing enough damage to yourself. Xavius. Okay. Xavius, give us something good. Well, I mean, I did ask for something good, and that definitely is something good. Oh boy. Oh no. I guess this is the true potential of Ceaseless Expanse, and probably the reason why it's no longer a 15-15. Well, bye-bye. All right, now that we're through the games, let's discuss my final thoughts of the deck. So I played 25 games, ended up with a 56% win rate, which was actually pretty good. The deck felt very consistent at what it could do, and if you weren't going for more of the meme wins through things like Agamaggan or additional copies of Goldrinn, you had an easy time. The one problem with this deck in particular, though, is if your opponent has some way to get a Divine Shield on their hero, then you're going to have some trouble there since you only really have one source of damage unless you get another King Plush. There are a few other ways you can break that, but it is worth mentioning. Overall, if you're looking for a deck for day one, this is a great one for you to try out. It's using a lot of old cards, so there shouldn't be too much you need to craft, and you can even cut cards like Ceaseless for something like Explosive Trap, so you can deal with those pesky Leech DKs. Now, with all being said, if you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, subscribe, and until next time, bye-bye.